The average cost of an elevated ladder fall in the commercial pest control industry is $26,119. My name is Harrison Hertzberg, and my startup AeroPest has developed a precision spraying drone system for elevated pest control, which is presently internationally patent pending. I'd like to begin my presentation by painting you a picture. On a 100-degree summer day in rural northern Idaho, a 17-year-old ranch hand is climbing onto the roof of a 2-story home with a can of wasp killer to spray hornets' nests. The teenager ropes himself in onto the apex of the roof and begins to eliminate the pest nests. But before long, the liquid wasp killer runs down the slick sheet metal roof, and before long, the kid slips, and if it wasn't for the rope, he would have tumbled off the roof and fallen 12 feet onto a gravel pathway. If you hadn't already guessed, that teenager was me, and that home was my family's, and that story was the inspiration for my invention. The problem is that pest management companies are putting their technicians at risk, eliminating pests in elevated areas, and current methods, such as ladders and bee poles, are dangerous and inefficient. As I mentioned earlier, my research found that $26,000 is the average cost of an elevated ladder fall injury, and that 25% of all pest control revenues are from wasp removals, with ladders being the most commonly used tool. So what is AeroPest? As a commercial drone pilot doing real estate videography at the time of my eureka moment, when pondering a solution, my mind immediately clicked to drones, and that gave me an idea for a spraying drone technology that eliminates pests in hard-to-access elevated areas. And the idea of AeroPest's technology is that it performs worker-safe, risk-averse, and accelerated pest abatements. When analyzing our competition, these are the two most commonly used tools in elevated pest control, being ladders and bee poles. And when compared to AeroPest's product using 4 different metrics, you can see where those products fall short. With the AeroPest drone, there's no risk to the user, and that's not even the case with a bee pole. The pest operator is still in the proximity of the nest, as well as precisely applying chemicals from any angle and accessing any area that needs treatment. You have height limitations with ladders and bee poles, usually around the 30 to 40 foot marker with ladders and 25 feet with bee poles. We have a team of full-time undergraduates, 3 of us, and additionally, we have strategic advisors in the following 4 pest control companies, which range from a large national chain such as Truly Nolan to a Philadelphia-based independent operator, which is Aardvark, that happens to have Drexel University as one of its accounts. We filed our international patent application in 2019, claiming priority to our provisional application filed earlier that year. Our patentable features include mainly our adjustable nozzle and our armature, which is also adjustable, which enables access into these hard-to-reach confined spaces for precise pest removal. And this limits the use of the chemical product that needs to be used, preventing environmentally harmful overspraying. We have reiterated our product many, many times as we increasingly understood the potential use cases for our technology, as well as the pilot scale limitations and budget restraints within these pest control companies. After many design iterations, we are nearing completion of our production prototype, and we plan to proceed with a first adopter beta test this pest season. Technically speaking, the AeroPest product consists of a pneumatic aerosol system and manually articulating joints and a nozzle, which you can see directed to here on this slide. Here is a short clip from a recent test flight, stability test of our drone, and you can see that the drone's not spraying in this video. Our electronic system will be completed very shortly, and that will allow the current drone model to spray. So our value proposition highlights that in the short term, our product, the APSS or Aerial Precision Spraying System, enables these pest control companies to service more clients with more services for more money. In the long term, these companies will eliminate the risk of injury and death from elevated falls of their workers and the associated owner liability and the associated workers' compensation or insurance increases that would come from that event. These companies will benefit from increased employee retention, current client retention, building additional service tickets, enhancing their company's image, more tech forward, and most importantly, these companies can employ this maximum safety with no revenue compromise. They're rather benefiting from performing current pest abatements faster and safer, as well as these new revenue streams in the form of previously inaccessible pest abatements, which are literally out of reach. Our business mentors bring experience in many fields, including aeronautical engineering, hardware design, insecticides, market research, and intellectual property, among other fields. AeroPest's market research supports that the top 10% of pest control companies carry the equipment budgets and the clientele to support the purchase of our product. So these larger pest control companies hold more accounts that require elevated spraying of hotels, apartment buildings, warehouses, monuments, historical buildings, amusement parks, green roofs, just to name a few. So in summary and conclusion, AeroPest's product offers and prevents unnecessary injury and death while empowering these pest control companies to increase their bottom line without requiring any new routes, vehicles, or customers. Thank you.